told you I was alive. I ain't lying. What's up? How you guys doing? 6 people, what's good? I'm back, man. Got a little scruff going. Happens like that, man. You drinking that vodka, it happens, you know? What's good? I moved. New things. Decided to start the channel up again, man. Why? I missed you guys too much. I've been in the underworld of crypto. I be doing all kinds of things in crypto. You ain't seen me, though. I've been working in silence. Been doing some videos of when, doing some content with blockchains directly. So bear with me. I've been around just in a phantom form. How you guys been? Take a couple minutes to say what's up to the people, then we'll get going. I've also been strategizing too with the direction of the channel. It's about working smarter, not harder, right? So we're going to do these streams once a week. I'm going to fit in crypto news into the streams. I will then be releasing them throughout the week. I'm also going to be doing shorts. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it better, you know. I gotta do it smarter. Damn. I'm also trying to improve the quality, image quality, you know, DSLR thing, but not today. We'll take it in strides, guys. What's good? Consistent dub. Squirrel gang. Hey. Oh yeah, let me send this out. 1 second. I gotta let the people know on YouTube. You know, on Twitter. 8 people, what's good? Welcome. This is the crypto. Used to be crypto and coffee. Now I'm calling it crypto news. Why? Because it's searched more. I'm not selling out. I just want clicks, man. I need more clicks. What's good, guys? You guys have probably seen me doing tutorials and stuff for wanchain, doing the monthly like recaps. I've been doing tutorials all over the place, man. I'm a tutorial fiend. How you guys been though? Crypto's been sucking, but I don't think it's gonna be sucking for too much longer. Things are happening in the world. We're gonna see. I have a bunch of what do you call it? Articles we're gonna go over. I'm just saying what's up to the people. Usually, if you guys are new, probably not. First stream back, you're probably not. Take about 10 minutes, say what's up. It's a community first and foremost, man. Crypto's more fun when you have friends, man. You know, chop it up, talk about coins. I know you guys know, like, we talk about like these coins, ain't no one care about. No one in the regular world cares about it. I say in the regular world, not sure what I mean by that, but you know what I mean. They don't care about it. We care about it. Come over, talk about it. Get a drink. I turned away from coffee. I stopped drinking coffee, at least as much. Why? Because I'm pretty sure like it was killing me slowly. Hit the like. I would appreciate it, man. Hey, honestly, likes help out a lot. Comments help out a lot. Help me out, man. It's free. If you can't support the dub, it's okay. I understand. But can you give me a like? Can you give me a comment? Give me some engagement so more people can find my stuff, man. I'm at 5K already. Let's make it 50K. If we make this channel big enough, hey, we have some influence. But we'll get there. Team effort, guys. Are you still a fan of Tezos? In my opinion, great tech with terrible performance. Yes, I am. You know why? Because I bought Bitcoin in 2013 and it sucked. For a long time, it sucked. And then it turned up. And then I don't cry about it anymore. You know, like it's one of those things. That's why I talk about use case, see the value, hold. Why? Because holding is hard. And sometimes it takes a long time. You got to like it. You have to see the future of which it can flourish. Because I'll tell you what, crypto goes up, but for the most part, it goes down and stays down until it goes up. It's a mental battle, a battle of attrition. We can see it through. Yo, Dub, Harry, what's good, man? Camera looks good, in my opinion. Maybe it's more software related. Is there something wrong with the picture? I don't know. It looks fine here. No, I just like, you know, I'm like one of those dudes. I'm never really happy with anything, right? I always got to like tinker it, make it better, until it gets great. Like I more than a crypto nerd, guys. I'm like a production audio, like quality nerd. And I need to up my visuals with that because like, to be honest, I feel like the crypto influencer clique the really prominent ones, they've gotten away with like not the standard, right? Like, yo, like every other crypt, like YouTube channel has DLSRs, right? Like high quality camera, high quality production. It's about time crypto gets with it. And I'm trying to up it too. You know, I can strive, right? Camera looks good. Okay, I said that. Was upper. Nothing much. Nothing much. Chilling. How are you? Yo, what up, homie? King. Hey. I quit coffee today too. Wow. Cheers. 6 minutes in. We got 4 minutes left, and we're gonna get going. Like I said, kind of a little different direction for your channel. Not really. I guess it's all kind of the evolution, right? The evolution of it. But you guys been good? You guys rage quit yet? You sell all your bags? You listen to your cousin down the street? Friend down the street? Cousin, whatever the hell? Tell you to sell crypto? Did you do it? Happens, you know. But you know what I'm telling? You know what I'm saying? I think crypto is going to come back pretty soon. I think the bottom is in. I think it has been in. I've been buying for the last, half a year, 7 months, something like that. I've been trying to practice what I preach. It's hard, but I'm trying to do it, you know, trying to do it. 1 second, guys. Did you see my new zoo vids? Web Zombies, I did see your zoo vids. Make sure to check out Web Zombies. He is the zoo racers and evangelist. Yes. Preaches the good news of zoo racers. You guys haven't checked out zoo racers? Pretty cool. I hear they're going to rebrand too. Is that true? That's interesting. Interesting. What's up, guys? In the chat, do me a favor. Put the cash sign token that you're looking at right now. Number 1. I don't care about number 2, number 3. Don't do 4. Do 1. What are you guys buying right now? What are you guys looking at? What do you think looks juicy right now? Leave our people some alpha. That's part of the strength of the group, right? The hive mind. Let people know, you know? Hey, bro. What's good? Damn, I still haven't sent this thing. I gotta send this out on Twitter. I gotta go viral. Shit. I can hear myself now. There's a lag on it, man. My bad. Hey, guys, so you know, the more people we get, I'm not exactly like the snappiest dude. That's just who I am. Love it, hate it, whatever. You get to click off if you want. But like, I try to keep up with the chat. I usually don't. That's the way it goes. That's how this goes, man. If you guys don't already follow me on Twitter, make sure to do that. It's at DubDigital to use. We live, fam. We live, fam. Wow. What the F? You ever like type something and it doesn't go anywhere where you want it to go? It's like random shit. It's gonna happen to me more and more. Live, fam. I don't know why it took so long for me to do that. Tweet. Okay, we're good. We can get going, guys. So this is crypto news. We talk about crypto and news. EOS, generational talent, has been EOS from the beginning. Love it. Rebrand on April 1st? Nah. I don't know. But I read something about it. Didn't Genshi say something on Twitter? Pretty sure. HBAR. Hey. Crom. Wow. Curious to see what you have to share about WAN. I mean, honestly, I'd be doing dedicated WAN videos every month. So like, not too much, but I do have an article on it. I always have a little something on it. How much BTC to alt ratio do you practice? A responsible person would probably be like 60-40 at this point. I'm not responsible. Dog, I'm like 100% altcoins right now. Why? F it. Do it live. Don't be like me. Do your own due diligence. Do what's right for you, but don't be like me. If you want to, you can, I guess. But like, look, man, I'm in it for all the chips, bro. All the chips. I want to win hard. I want to lose hard. There's no in between. What's the point of doing anything in between? Like, for why? There's no reason. Why? Because you kind of think it's gonna work. I 100% think it's gonna work. I practice what I preach. I'm pretty sure altcoins are gonna go crazy pretty soon. And if I say it long enough, I'm gonna be right. But I'm serious. Damn, 100% respect. I know. Amen. Let's just say some of those bankruptcies affected your boy too. That's where I am now. Hey, life gives me lemons. I make lemonade. Oh, damn. I tried to make something funny. It didn't happen. Okay, 11 minutes. Grief on Saucer Swap #1 meme coin on Hedera. Meme coins, hey. I'm a meme. I buy meme coins too now, somewhat. We'll talk about it. I have a SHIB article. I have a Doge article. Let's get into it, shall we? Before, you know, I bore you guys to death. Share the screen. How the Fed stress test failed to stop a banking crisis. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Let me unshare real quick. Why is this happening? Okay. Cool. Let's go back into it. I'm rusty, but we're going to make it work. All right. So basically, I'm going to sum it up for you. It's kind of boring. But as you guys know, Silicon Valley Bank basically went under a bank run. Depositors started pulling money out of Silicon Valley Bank like very rapidly. This caused a reduction of their deposits. And because the banking system traditionally is fractionally reserved, that means they only have 1/10 of the money deposited. Meaning if more than 1/10 of people came over and tried to pull their money out, on which they did not have enough. The illusion was broken. The veil was lifted. Everyone saw behind the freaking Oz curtain and saw that the banking system's insolvent. It's been insolvent. How long have I been saying this? And now it's in public awareness. The Federal Reserve came in and guaranteed the deposits of the bank. They actually went even further and guaranteed $18 trillion worth of deposits in the banking system. Why? Because they believe Silicon Valley Bank is systemic, which means that if it goes down, then another one goes down, another one goes down. And a couple weeks later, we saw Credit Suisse, right? Fall too. That's funny. That's funny, guys. You know why it's funny? Because the illusion is gone. Everyone thought that banks were safe. Well, they're not. And now that there's a seed of doubt, people are starting to look at other methods of which they can store their wealth. One being cash. You could, but inflation's starting to roar back, coming back. We're going to look at a Fed balance sheet that suggests that inflation has just gotten started. Again, next wave, round 2. Credit Suisse goes down. They're a bigger bank. You see how this happens? One domino falls, it hits a bigger domino. It falls. The Fed is now in a reactionary mode. I told you guys the Fed is reactionary. They never proactively fix anything. All they can do is print. And guess what they did? They printed money to secure the depositors of Silicon Valley Bank and Credit Suisse and the whole banking sector if they need to. Now, I gave you the background on that because we haven't talked in a while. This is what's been going on if you haven't followed the macro. And that's why I believe the macro is so important. And it's something I urge crypto investors to get more familiar with. Because you can make any investment, but your investment doesn't matter if the environment's not ripe. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. The next domino to fall. Will Deutsche Bank be next to fall? Worried investors are already turning to gold. After Silicon Valley Bank became the second largest bank of all time to fail, some fear that the entire banking system is still at risk. But many think that the Treasury Department's decision to bail out depositors was enough to solve the problem. The crisis raised concerns about the stability of all major banks, but Deutsche Bank, one of the world's largest, most scrutinized financial institutions, is worrying investors more than ever, or whatever. With its stock price dropping about 30% in less than 2 months, Deutsche Bank's interconnectedness with financial institutions heightens the potential for a domino effect that should run into major liquidity issues. The worst of the recent scandals was its ties with J. Epps. You can say it, shadow banning, and you know what I mean. And its failure to prevent his millions of dollars of suspicious transactions, despite knowing his criminal history and playing a major role in his financial dealings. The Federal Reserve has also warned Deutsche Bank multiple times that its methods of preventing money laundering in the US are insufficient. Investors are worried about the bank's vulnerability to external shocks, such as more bank runs or a continuously hawkish Fed. The global financial system is closely watching Deutsche Bank's situation, as its failures could have far-reaching consequences. Very important. Deutsche Bank is the linchpin. If you think that we can't have a banking crisis, a widespread banking crisis that even affects the 6 big, large banks in the United States, Deutsche Bank is the linchpin. Why? Because they are the they're the fuse to the derivative bomb. You know how we have billions and trillions? Well, there's quadrillions of dollars in the derivative market. It's the bets on the bets on the bets. If you haven't watched, what is it, The Big Short? It explains what derivatives are. It's a bet on a bet on a bet. Like if you bet on a basketball game, right? And someone says, I bet this team wins. And someone behind them saw them make the bet. No, like, I bet that a derivative of that would be like, I bet the person who bet the team wins. And it goes down the chain. And you can see why that's a problem. Because everyone knows everyone. And that means if anyone along the chain, the long chain of derivative bets, fails to pay, everyone gets screwed. And that's what we've come to. The Fed has stepped in and said, we'll pump money in. We'll secure all deposits. We'll stop anything. We are willing to do it all because they understand the gravity of the situation. The problem with that is, guys, the debt's about to balloon. If you thought inflation was bad, you haven't seen anything yet. This is over since 2008 to current. The Fed's balance sheet, which means all the assets had publicly on the Fed. Now there's dark pools. This is the only things that they tell us about. As you can see, the great financial crisis in 2008, boom, assets bounce up because they had to start printing to insert liquidity back into the system and free up credit. Then around 2013-14, another crisis, boom. Every single time there's a crisis, the money goes up. They don't taper. They can't taper. Where in this chart? Over pretty much 2 decades plus shows you that it's gone down since this point. Never, because the Fed can never really constrict like they need to because it's a credit-based system. So as you see around 2020, COVID comes through. Boom! It jumps up higher than before. You notice a trend? It takes more and more money to get the same effect until that effect just doesn't happen anymore and we get exponential. And I think that's where we're starting to approach. I'm going to show you why everyone's calling that, oh, the Fed's going to unwind their balance sheet. Look how much they unwinded it. Over the course of 5, 6, 7 months, they unwinded it about $400 billion. But just in 2 weeks, bang, they printed about 60% of what it took 5 to 6 months to do. You see that? We'll go to the year view. This is them tightening, talking all that crap, tightening, bang. And just in 2 weeks, all that effort is gone. And if there's any more problems in the banking system, and there probably will be more problems in the banking system, just get that through your head right now. The sooner you admit it, easier it's going to be. Whenever it happens, they're going to print. We're one more crisis away from being back at the all-time highs of the Fed's balance sheet. What happens when we go beyond it? Cat's out of the bag. Everyone knows the Fed can never bring inflation down because it's integral to keeping the system running. And when that happens, my friends, we're in the right place. The Fed will never stop, ever. Let me take a pause here, though. Where the hell did I stop? So I like Zoo a lot. I feel you. It's cool. SEC hackers reveal that SEC is the largest holder of Doge. Coin Bureau just reported this. I thought they hate crypto. They don't hate crypto. They just hate it right now. They tell you they hate it so they can buy yours on the cheap. 100% damn respect. Hey, man. I did not come here to play around. I have one goal. They're going to call me stupid till it works. Then they'll shut up. And I'll never hear from them again. Grief on Saucer Swap. Number one meme coin on Hedera. I said that already. My bad. Sorry to hear that. It's okay, man. Happens. Look. Crypto, you win, you lose. It's very risky. It's very volatile. You get all the chips or nothing. We're not going to leave here without a scratch. Probably some of us have got scammed. I've gotten scammed. Some have got caught in bankruptcy. I got caught in bankruptcy. It happens to everyone. But you know what you can't do? You can't cry about it. Dust yourself off. We move forward. We have somewhere to go. You can't be crying about it. I'm sending my grief. Boys, give me some subs, homie. LFG. Hey, welcome, Grief boys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me a sub too. That'd be cool. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment, please. Please. Nice to see you back, Dub. Give blessings. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Banker bros, why we keep fucking around? Hey, man. I'm just out here. I'm just a dude that plays with internet money. I was planning to put the majority of my funds in a Luna UST pool. I don't cuss no more. I think it hurts my algo. About my timing, so much more. Got really lucky on that. Sorry about your misfortune. That sucks. It's okay. I ain't even worrying about it. Like, I've been in crypto so long, I was like, damn, they got me. I had a good track record. I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm slippery. You know how it is. It's okay. They fucking around because they just can't. They just keep holding the country hostage. LOL. Yeah, you know, that's how these bankers do it. So I follow a guy named Gregory Mannarino. I've followed him for probably going on a decade now. I'm a huge proponent of Gregory Mannarino. If you guys don't follow him, make sure to do so. You should be treating your YouTube algorithm like your personal, like, AI wealth consultant, right? You just got to follow the right people, right? So, like, follow Greg, listen to him every day. You'll start to get the vernacular. You'll start to understand how this really happens because he, like, stays telling you every single day, twice a day, what happens in the market. Very smart individual. But he was saying how basically, like, wait a minute. What was he saying? Shit. I cussed. I forgot. It's going to come back to me, though. Consolidation of banks to bring in CBDC. Of course. That's the end goal. CBDC. Why? Inflation. Inflation has two components. Supply of money, money velocity. In 2008, we didn't see big inflation, or at least consumer price inflation, the things that you and I buy, right? The prices were relatively staying the same. We saw asset value inflation. Why? Because the money they pumped in went to big banks. They pretty much stayed in the big banks, and big banks bought investments with them. That's why the stock market shot up. That's why housing went up. Everything went up. Because pretty much it was whatever banks bought went up. Now we've had direct injections of cash into the society through stimulus checks, funding here, there, state funding here, there. It gets in the hands of the people. Then consumer price inflation goes up. That's why you start seeing gas, eggs, milk, dairy, yada, 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 right? It makes a lot more sense. So this time we're actually seeing money velocity start to pick up. The reason I say that is a CBDC allows the central bank to get their hands in that portion they usually haven't got into, which is the money velocity. They can expand and contract by raising interest rates and printing as much as they want, but the money velocity is in the hands of the spender. But with the CBDC, they can actually program like rules into your money saying, hey, this is going to disappear in 30 days. You better use it now. Or we don't really want you spending it at this spot because, you know, we're trying to tame the inflation on this or that or this. So now the government is going to have direct say into what you can do. This is what I think is going to happen. All these regional banks are going to start breaking down, right? We already saw the Silicon Valley Bank. Credit Suisse was bigger, right? But we're going to see these smaller banks starting to fall because people are pulling their money out and putting in big banks. It's causing a liquidity crisis for the small banks. But eventually, we're going to have a big enough domino fall. Deutsche Bank, it's going to fall, I believe. And it's going to knock down the bigger banks because it's just so big. It's going to affect everyone. Then the Fed's going to come in. And their FedNow system goes live in July. Did you know that? It went live today for enterprises and like banking institutions. So it's live already. It's coming for you. So you're going to ultimately hold an account with the Fed. The Fed can increase, decrease, not even ask anyone to do it. Just control your life directly from their freaking wallet. That's what's going to happen. We hold crypto, we hold gold, we hold silver. Why? Because we don't have to play by their effed up rules. Because the world might be effed up. Yours doesn't have to be. Let's see. Is grief, LOL, like combining grumpy and elf. Grelf. Oh my bad. Sorry I'm late, bro. No problem. We're going to get back into the articles in a second. I like to take a little break, engage, go back. What's his name? I don't know what we're talking about. Gregory? Oh, Gregory Mannarino. Very good. And then financial turmoil explained. Damn. Glenn's really smart. His quality is really bad. He talks really slow. I understand why he doesn't have a lot of followers, but if you could stick with it, Glenn is a visionary. There's a few others. I'll drop channels you should follow as, time goes. Let's go, fam. What's up? His name is Grelf. Wait. Wow, Dub, long time no see. I know. The crypto goes down, you got to start hustling harder. See, look at that. So stressed, I started growing hair on my face. I don't usually do that. I said, boo. What? NH. Okay, Sam. Take it easy, Sam. 9 people, what's up? We're going to get back into it. Let's talk about it. I got some more stuff to show y'all. And just so you guys know, if you're new or at least joining before I started, I'm going to be doing like 1 live stream a week. Probably be Saturdays. Sundays are full for me now. So probably Saturdays like this. And then I'm going to release like segments, digestible segments throughout the week. And I'm going to play around with shorts. I'm going to be trying things out. See, try to step my game up. Let's see. Yes. Did I am? Okay, here we go. So we talked about like the banking crisis, liquidity crisis, and the crisis isn't over. It's just papered over right now. Okay, so how does this affect crypto? Well, it affects it through stablecoins. Circle wants to hold its USDC reserves at the Fed as a stablecoin, sees multiple new integrations. In the wake of the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, which briefly led to the depegging of the USD coin, Circle, the company responsible for issuing USDC, has called for its cash reserves to be held with the Federal Reserve. Circle held roughly $3.3 billion worth of cash reserves that Circle held roughly $3.3 billion worth of cash reserves that backed USDCs at SVB and temporarily lost access to the funds when the bank collapsed, until the U.S. government ultimately stepped in to backstop all deposits at the bank. Circle is now looking to have its cash reserves held directly by the Fed so as to avoid another SVB-type situation. Fox Green acknowledged that such a move would require stablecoin legislation, saying, "We have been at the forefront of calls for federal regulation at the digital asset industry, and we are optimistic that Congress will act." Circle currently holds 80% of USDC reserves in short-dated U.S. treasuries. We'll talk about it in a second. With other 20% held in cash deposits at U.S. banks in order to satisfy the immediate liquidity needs of its customers. Fox Green also addressed concerns that USDC holders could lose all their funds in the event that Circle declares bankruptcy. The USDC reserve is held in a segregated accounts for the benefit of USD holders by law and regulation. Circle cannot use the USDC reserves for corporate purposes. In the unlikely case of Circle's bankruptcy, the USDC reserve would remain segregated for USDC holders and would not be part of the bankruptcy estate. So they say. We've been lied to before. USDC is also going to be natively minted within Cosmos and Stellar, which is good for Cosmos because UST blew up and it's really been struggling to catch hold because value just kind of evaporated. Okay. So this is why I talk about knowing macro, being able to at least be familiar, understand the vernacular, know how money moves through traditional markets too, because this is all connected now. We're not in a silo. We're all connected. Big fish are here now. Big institutions are here now. You have to know how they think. Why? Because they use psychology against you. You have to know how they think. So I digress. Why is banking and liquidity crisis very important for crypto and stablecoins? Because the USDC and stablecoins are typically backed by dollars. Dollars, the world looking for dollars, running, trying to find the safest route. See, guys, USDC had a lot of their money wrapped up in SVB. It's all about counterparty risk. And that's why crypto is beautiful. We usually, for the most part, don't need to worry about counterparty risk. Your money is in your wallet, accessible to you 24/7, 7 days a week. If you have it in a bank, now you're at the whims of the bank. What if the bank isn't fulfilling its obligations? Like in the case of USDC, 80% of it is held in short-term government treasuries too. Let's talk about it. So the debt market fuels everything. That's where money's created. Money is in fact debt. If you look on your dollar bill, I implore you to pull one out. It says like a note. It's not a bill, it's a note. A note, by a legal definition, is a liability. It's owed back to. So if money itself is debt, how do you create more money? What does it mean for the Fed to print? It means it creates debt, right? But we have a problem in the debt market right now. USDC is 80% debt. If there's a problem in the greater debt market, bonds start blowing up. What does that mean for USDC? Be careful of USDC. And they even kind of floated it out there saying, in the event of a bankruptcy, you should be safe. Why are you talking like that? Who talked about bankruptcy? Are you in trouble? Be careful. Be careful. These stable coins are backed by dollars, reserves, and banks. And that's what makes people feel more comfortable with them, right? It might actually be the thing that brings them down. Now you can't get around it. I mean, what? The banking sector is not safe, right? People can't get their out of the bank. Stable coins aren't safe. Banks are destroying stable coins. Stable coins depegging. Whoa, where do you put your money? Bitcoin, gold, silver, or anything that isn't based on debt. Anything that's not a liability is where you want to be. Now, DubDigital, Bitcoin moves around. It's not stable value. Like, I don't even know. In this crazy world, what's better, man? I don't know. Maybe volatility is better than the liability you face having your money in institutions. 7 people, what's good? Next article. We're working down the list, y'all. USD outflow surpassed 10 billion as Tether stablecoin dominance reaches 22-month high. Rival stablecoin Tether has reached its largest market cap or market share since May 2021 and now represents 60% of all stablecoins in circulation. Crypto investors are fleeing Circle's USDC coin, with many of them switching to Tether. USDC token net outflows have surpassed 10 billion since March 10th. When regulators shuttered key reserve banking partner Silicon Valley Bank. U.S. payments from Circle have weathered SBV's collapse, and USDC has reestablished a dollar peg it lost in the intermediate aftermath. USDC's plunge comes as the stablecoin sector has been severely tested by banking sector uncertainties and increasing regulatory scrutiny. Binance BUSD token has also plummeted among other stablecoins. USDC remains the second largest stablecoin with a market capitalization of 33 billion. Circle backs the token's value with short-term government bonds administered by investment management giant BlackRock and cash reserves at various U.S. banks. After failures in the banking system, Circle has moved substantially all the cash to BNY Mellon, one of the world's largest custodian banks, keeping limited funds at other partners, according to the firm. I think there's one more. Yeah. Ironically, the players have had the strongest Ironically, the players who have had the strongest position with U.S. regulation and U.S. banking system integration are considered unsafe, with fears that assets could be stranded. Circle's chief executive Jeremy Allaire tweeted last week, "Market participants are shifting into platforms with no oversight, totally opaque bank and risk exposures, and histories of tax or lax financial risk and integrity controls." What a tangle web we weave. Crazy. Crazy, right? Hey, I remember being out here saying USDC is the one. Brian Brooks used to be comptroller of the currency in the government, helped set it up, praising Ethereum. It looked like everything was lining up. It actually looked like the chosen one of the United States, keyword. We're currently in an economic global tiff right now. It's a challenge. Russia, China, Iran, India, America, England. Everyone is kind of fend for yourself. Now, maybe it was the chosen one by the government, but right now, like I said, 80% of USDC is backed by short-term government bonds. Do you guys know who the biggest owner of US debt is? The East. Now, how are we doing with the East in terms of relationships? Not great. Russia don't like us too much. China's not liking us too much. Right? So what's to stop China from dumping a bunch of bonds? What would that do to our banking system? Well, it would hurt a lot. What would it do to USDC? It might kill it. Not trying to scare you, It's not like Tether's that much better. Tether, like Jeremy Allaire said, from CEO of Circle, it's a whole bunch of opaqueness. It's backed sometimes. It's spread across. It's kind of janky, man. But hell, where do you go? Where do you turn? Not sure. So more to come on this Tether thing, this USDC outflows and all that. We'll have to see what happens, but USDC did lose its peg to a meaningful degree. And after what happened to UST, I understand why people are scared of it, me included. But hey, let's not kid ourselves. It's not like Tether's like perfect either. 10 people, what's up? You will eat the bugs and live in the pod. Oh man, what is that from? I'm getting flashbacks. I don't even know why. Pax Gold. True. Johnny Reach. Pax Gold is an alternative in terms of holding purchasing power against the US dollar. But remember, even Pax Gold has counterparty risk. We do not like counterparty risk. Trust me. I ain't never putting myself in a position where I have to rely on a counterparty. And unless that counterparty is in your own possession, unless you're your own counterparty, it's not safe. And I know they say that it's segregated, it's all audited, it's frequently audited. Hey, you know what? People have told me a lot of things in my life and they all haven't been true. But yes, Pax Gold, for the most part, is holding its value better. There hasn't been a problem with it. Doesn't mean there won't. Just being real. Yo, Dub, good to see you streaming again. Have you seen or heard anything from Jack Lew in the past year or two? No, I know that Jack wanted to take a back seat in terms of forward facing, though. But he's still there. I talk to Lenny all the time. I talk to Tim all the time. I talk to Oisha, once in a while. But yeah, he's still there. He just kind of thing in the background. But look, guys, don't you like my face for wanchain? It's looking good. I'm growing this out. Trying to grow up a little bit. Look at that. What do you think? Soon I'll be coming out here looking like a lumberjack. The WAN lumberjack. Wubba lubba dub. What's up? 12 people, what's good? Have you been this crypto? Where have you been this crypto winter? Me personally, I'm cold. How have you been? I'm okay, man. Whatever. This is like my third one. So it gets easier every time. It's like the first time I was like, oh no, go up. It's going to go up tomorrow. Look, the thing is this. You have to switch your mind frame, like how you think of it, right? Like, yeah, it's not going up right now, but I do have time to get more. And if you're not hustling, trying to get more, it feels bad. It does. You have to be proactive. I've just been like hustling it, trying to get all the cryptos, all of them. I want them all. If they're going to be on the floor, I want them all. But that's how you have to think. So it's advantageous to me, right? At the end of the day, it's a mental game. And you feel bad about something when you don't feel like you're benefiting or have the upper hand. This way, I feel like I have the upper hand. This is about my third time. I think I'm starting to get good at this in terms of weathering the downturns. Look, it don't take no skill to go through the good times. It don't take any skill at all. But half those YouTuber influencers that like were here for the last time, they're not going to be back. They're not going to be back at all. Trust me. I've seen too many come and go. Flash in the pan. 12 people, what's up? Great to see you back live again, DD, bro. Hey, I appreciate you. Again, like I talked about, I'm kind of shifting the format of the channel. We'll see how it goes. Blind Dave listening. Hey, Blind Dave, what's up, man? I had to stop in. It's a couple of those Twitter spaces that you guys do are pretty cool. Blind Dave be doing Twitter spaces on crypto. It's chill. Kick back. I like the vibe. I might do a couple myself. I don't know. Maybe. Remember my calls in Telegram about weekly MACD turning bearish back in 2012-21 dub? Maybe. We'll look at the chart a little bit. Hindsight's 2020, but look, like you guys got to know how I think. Like it doesn't mean how you have to think. Damn, I'm just a resource. You can think however you want to think, but this is how I think, right? Like I don't like to get too stressed out with details. I'm not a details person. I'm a very big picture person. I like to see like the big grand thing evolve, right? That's why I like to practice macro investing. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to be generally right. And I have to be generally early. That's all. It just plays over big periods of time. I think that this was the first impulse up to a bigger impulse. I do not think we're restarting the 4-year cycle. I think we're still in the cycle. Now, I was wrong about it. The cycle's lengthening. That's what I'm suggesting right now. So shout out to Mr. Cohen out there. I know I didn't give him, I wasn't 100% flattering at first, but hey, I got to admit when I'm wrong, right? That's the hallmark of integrity. I think he might be right, and we might be seeing the largest impulse of the move coming up. Everyone says, oh, 4-year cycle. Yo, that didn't happen last cycle. You got to be real. It did not happen last cycle. And like, another 2 years of this, I don't see the banking system staying up. I just don't. I think it's on shaky grounds right now. You know what I mean? DAI is the only true crypto stablecoin right now, in my opinion. Yeah, but even DAI shows like variation. But here's the thing. Yeah, stablecoins stay stable to the relative value of the US dollar, but what happens if it falls drastically? What's the good of a stablecoin? Don't save you. Like the dollar has problems now. It's not just like, oh, it's not staying stable. It's like, no, the dollar's not staying stable. So what do you do then? I don't know. DubDigital, hey, Crypto Secret Circle, what's good, man? How you been? Hands up. CSC in the house. CSC, hey, Crypto Secret Circle. Make sure to give him a follow, guys. He called Matic at like 4 cents. He put me on the Matic at 4 cents. Now it's way more than that. You got any alpha? Matic alpha? We'd appreciate it. You got to have 3 modes. Tactical mindset for quality investments, trading up, down, and sideways. Yeah. I mean, I have bags that I work out. Like, look, you have investments you like, and then you have investments that are you kind of like finesse those ones you kind of like, right? Like you have the ones you love. Those are your long terms. And why do I do it? Per my like feelings towards them and how much I believe in them. Because how do you think you're gonna get through bear markets and downturns if you don't like it that much? You won't. You will drop it. I've dropped 100% of the ones I didn't like. All right. Let me finish this up real quick. Then change it for different time frames. True. The monthly chart is an endurance test. Yeah. Much love, Road Dog. About to hit my third goal of XPRT. Lower DCA at 33 cents. Hey, see, XPRT fell off the roadmap, but like that was... A lot of people were talking about that. I still believe in it. I still have my bag. PPT up 100% in the last few days. PPT! Yo, Blind Dave, I have my PPT since 2016, man. Fuck. PPT? Dude, that is an old-ass crypto, man. Read the macros. My post back in Telegram. Read the weekly MACD bearish crosses, posting an early hypothesis of 69K being the peak of the Grand Elliott Wave 3. The Wave 5 is yet to occur. Yeah. I believe it's still in the same move. It's just taking a damn long time. But like when you think of it, the increase in market cap would take a longer time. Why? Bigger money, bigger time frames, bigger energy needed to have a big move. Ghost Chain, Bitcoin Diamond, nobody, F Bitcoin Diamond. Nobody promoting or developing for 5 years, but is dirt cheap. We can possibly make money on this one. I bought that. It was a mistake. I chalk it up to tax harvesting. Sold at a loss. Credited on my taxes, but no, I can't promote that. I got a little degen. You know, when things go up, you can start like, oh, I'm going to put this in. I can't promote that one. Well, good conscience, man. But take it from me. I lost money with it. So what? See, guys, you got to, like, look, this is a casino. You got to get used to, like, the mentality of crypto. It's like, it's an odds game. You're not going to win them all. You're not going to leave without losing money. You're going to lose money. You're going to make money. Also, Dub, thoughts on XRP SEC case concluding positively being the catalyst for the next bull run. Also, BTC spot ETF could do it, in my opinion. I guess. Give me a second. I have articles, and that's a good segue. I have articles leading up to that. Let's get into the U.S. related articles, shall we? And then we'll talk about it. Bitcoin Diamond, gotta remember that session with you, Dub. I know. I couldn't help myself. I didn't say I was perfect, man. It's all fun, though. It's still fun to me. I don't regret it. U.S. government sells Bitcoin seized from Silk Road case, netting over 215 milli. Wow. According to the memo filed Friday in the Southern District of According to a memo filed Friday in the Southern District of New York on March 14th, the U.S. sold 9,861 Bitcoin of the 50,000 that was seized in the case of the hack of Silk Road Marketplace. The sale is part of the case against James Zong, who was accused of committing wire fraud in September 2012 for illegally obtaining over 50,000 Bitcoin from Silk Road Internet Marketplace. Zong pled guilty in November 2022, or 2022, I guess, and is set to be sentenced next month. Just so you guys know, that's like the crash that occurred where I bought my Bitcoin, Silk Road. Everything's an opportunity. Just depends how you play it. I think that's about it. So the government's at it again, selling Bitcoins at rock bottom prices. Just goes to show you that the government really doesn't understand this stuff, because if they did, they'd wait for it to pump, then sell it, right? But just so you guys know, 14 people, what's up? Some of this selling is literally not logical. It's by people who don't understand what Bitcoin is, don't understand its value proposition. They just don't understand. So you keep looking at the prices. Why is it going down? Why is it going down? Because half the people who bought it just bought it because someone told them to do it. They didn't do their research. They didn't do the due diligence, because if they did, they wouldn't be let go of this stuff. So reality, the world catches up with you in time if you're a visionary, right? Like, we happen to be able to see things most people can't. They look at you, they look at the world, they say that your narrative's not lining up with what I see with my eyes. But little do they know is what they see with their eyes are a byproduct of causes and effects. We deal with the causes and effects. Then we anticipate the byproduct, not the other way around. That's how you stay ahead of the game. People. Let me get into the a little bit more. Mr. Gensler here. SEC Gensler seeks $2.4 billion in funding to chase down crypto misconduct. Damn, man. They can't give me any more stimulus, but they're going to get 2 billion here, 5 billion there, 40 billion. United States Security Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler says the regulator is spread thin and needs additional funding to keep up with the increased complexity in the capital markets. United States Security, okay, I just said that. In prep testimony for March 29th budget hearing with the House Appropriations Committee, Gensler said the additional funding was needed to keep up the pace of innovation, adding, rapid technological innovations in the financial markets has led to misconduct in emerging and new areas, not least in the crypto space. Addressing this requires new tools, expertise, and resources. I'll hold it. The additional funding will allow the SEC to hire 170 additional staff, most of whom would work within its enforcement and examination divisions, Gensler said. The SEC chair said that the prior year's budget increase allowed it to bring staffing levels above what it was in 2016 for the first time, but said the regulatory agency was still stretched thin, adding, as the cop on the beat, we must be able to meet the match of bad actors. Thus, it makes sense for SEC to grow along with the expansion and increased complexity in capital markets. Whatever. That's boring. Gensler's at it again. He wants more money. He wants to crack down. Gensler obviously has a problem with crypto. That's nothing new. Okay? But look, here's the thing. Crypto's bigger than any of this. Crypto's bigger than any decision that a government makes. Crypto's incentives are aligned. The sooner you adopt, the more money you make. And if the U.S. doesn't want to adopt, another country will. We already see Russia, China opening blockchain development areas where they pretty much allow its development in these areas. The longer that the SEC continues to do this stuff, it hurts America. In my opinion, it's a matter of national security, financial security, because wars, hot wars, it's not about that anymore. It's about financial wars. And if you don't adapt, if you don't stay in the forefront, if you don't move with the tide, you get left by the tide. So Gensler can do whatever he wants. He can get his money, whatever. It's not going to stop a damn thing. Why? Because blockchain is decentralized. It's not going to stop me paying you. We can have an economy just by ourselves. We don't need anyone to tell us. You know that, right? See, I'm an older school of crypto investor. I'm much more privacy focused. I'm much more be your own bank. Be your own bank. Do what you feel. Keep your money in the blockchain if it makes you happy. Pay people. Accept money payment in crypto. I do. Do you? See, guys, at some point, we got to stop talking about it and be about it. And we really don't need the SEC to tell us it's okay. Crypto is born in opposition. And its time is swiftly approaching. I'm so excited. It's going to be a doozy to see this thing play out. And it's going to start in the banking system. Watch. 13 people, what's up? Oh yeah, let me get to the actual XRP and I'll take a second. Okay, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, the reading. I get, complaints about not keeping up with the chat as much. Hey, I'm trying. We're going to get there. Ripple CEO discusses potential outcomes of SEC lawsuit over XRP. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse discussed the lawsuit brought by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission over XRP earlier this month. The SEC sued Ripple Labs, Garlinghouse, and co-founders Chris Larsen in December 2020, alleging that the XRP sale was an unregistered securities offering. Ripple disagreed with the SEC and has since been fighting a legal battle with the securities regulator. The SEC only has jurisdiction in the United States, and in some ways, how the world is operating right now is as if the case has been lost. If Ripple loses the case, does anything change? It's basically just status quo. Ripple is still growing very, very quickly, Garlinghouse said. I'm betting that because I think the facts are on our side. I'm betting that because the law is on our side. I think the SEC is massively overstepped and is trying to take kind of jurisdictional ownership over something that is, I think, they saw the gray area and they're like, hey, we're going to go in. I don't understand that, but okay. In April, Stuart Adulteroy or whatever, whatever, legal counsel In April, legal counsel at Ripple tweeted, "It now looks like a resolution will come in 2023, and each day that passes is hurting U.S. citizens who are essentially the victims of a rug pull by the SEC." SEC rug pulling. Just so you guys don't know, the SEC has a history of rug pulling. How do they rug pull? They sue crypto companies. It makes everyone scared. People drop it like it's hot. They get worried. Exchanges pull them off just in case, and then they extend the lawsuit for an indefinite amount of time. It's already been 3 years, and we have not seen the conclusion of the Ripple lawsuit. If Ripple wasn't as well funded and as capable and competent as they are, they would be bankrupt right now. This is how the system attacks people. They do it through processes, through bureaucracy. They kill you in legal fees. They try to kill you in like your endurance. Brad ain't having it. So with that said, I always say the longer it goes on, the more I know that they don't have the backing that they state they do, them being the SEC. Why do I say that? Because if it was point blank period, it would have been quick and easy, right? Their goal isn't to win because I don't think they can. I think they're trying to punish them, prolong it out, kill them in legal fees, and kill them that way. Have them just give up. XRP isn't having it. Garlinghouse seems to get more and more confident as time goes on. I happen to get more and more confident as time goes on. Have I sold my XRP? Hell no. Because I love it when people hate things. Why? Because the upside's much bigger. Oh, baby. Let's see the next one. And just so you guys know, XRP, it's supposed to be a bridge currency, a bridge asset. It's supposed to liquefy the skids of the banking system so it can transfer value much easier. Are we in a banking crisis? And in the moment that we're in a banking crisis, XRP is going up. Wow. What if the banking system actually uses blockchain tech to cure its issues? Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on this one. And talking about XRP, since I have you here, XRP Healthcare enters Africa to revolutionize the multi-billion-dollar healthcare industry. XRP Healthcare has announced its entry into the African healthcare sector to acquire and merge privately owned healthcare establishments via its subsidiary XRP Healthcare Africa, creating a sustainable premier healthcare network. The company has entered farm-merging countries to help revolutionize the healthcare industry. Started by father and son duo Leben and Kane Rooms from the UK, XRP Healthcare is the first pharma and healthcare platform to be built on the XRP ledger. By providing users with a decentralized platform that exists outside centralized banking systems, XRP Healthcare allows for more transparent and secure transactions for those involved. It is with great enthusiasm to be rolling out XRP Healthcare Africa throughout one of the most beautiful and natural resource-rich continents in the world. XRP Healthcare was created to help fuel the good healthcare. XRP Healthcare was created to help fuel the good health and well-being of humankind through the tools, technologies, blockchain, marketplace, payments, and information we can provide. It is wonderful to announce that we will properly begin the rollout of XRP Healthcare platform to the 1.4 billion African citizens that require this. Sorry, I was getting tired. Okay, cool. Everyone says XRP is dead, but no one told XRP. And I like that. Bunch of uncertainty, not sure how the future is going to shake out. Handle what you can control. Don't worry about anything else, because why? You're not in control. XRP said the same thing. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to try our best. We're confident we're going to win. But while we're waiting, because it's taking forever, we're going to keep innovating. Hey, man, I like XRP's team. I like them. I don't know what to tell you. And you could save the crap about it not being decentralized, whatever. It never was meant to be decentralized. It's supposed to be a bridge asset between the banking system. Right? Come on. As an investment, let's be real. I think we're past that now. XRP used to be one of the most hated. And just so you guys know the history of the SEC, it's attacked Veritasium, It's attacked EOS. It's attacked. Who else did it attack? Oh, yeah. Library. It's attacked Library. It's attacked XRP. This is not the first time they've done this, man. It's not going to be the only one either. What's up, guys? Shoot. BTCZ. 14x last run, guys. LMAO. And read the USD stablecoin issue. Yes, 100%. De-dollarization is a killer right now, but God knows what the next chapter will see. But yeah, China's yuan. Check out CNHC, a new stablecoin pegged to the yuan. That's probably a better bet. Oh, is that controversial to say? Yes, it is. But hey, we deal with reality, not feelings, y'all. We don't deal with our feelings. This is what's happening. The world's turning to the east. BRICS nations are coming up. We talked about BRICS nations a year or two ago. Well, it takes time for things to happen, but now it's here. And now it's not a conspiracy anymore, guys. It's fact. BRICS nations are coming for the dollar. They see it as weak. They see the United States as weak. And they're going to strike while the iron's hot, and I think they're going to win. So you can get hit by the train, or you can line up and get on the train, because it's going to come over the rails regardless if you like it or not. And that's not anti-American. It's anti-you. It's pro you and me. I want you to thrive. I don't care where you come from. I don't care where your alliance is. I want you to thrive. These are investments. We don't marry them. We use them. 11 people, what's up? Did you see the Twitter algorithm was released and being broken down by a bunch of Twitter people? No, it was? It's open source now? Wow. Tell me why it always I've been trying to start some new Twitters. I get suspended. Why? I only did 5 tweets. Whatever. I don't know. Also, XRP and XLM. Other ISO 2022, I think you put extra 0 or whatever. 222 projects seem to be decoupling from Bitcoin, Ethereum recently. Yeah, I mean, sectors take runs, right? WAN did it not too long ago, right? WAN and NEO, all the kind of quote unquote Chinese coins, or people have dubbed them. I'm not sure if that's the right moniker, but okay. They were going up. We've seen Metaverse go up. It takes turns, right? It's becoming very sector driven. We're starting to see sectors evolve, because in the last run, everything used to go up. There were no sectors. It was all crypto. It was easier. It was really fun too. I talked about that. Likes 30 times more than replies, retweets equals 20 times more than replies. Wait, what? Likes 30 times more than replies, retweet. What does this mean? Sorry. Likes and retweets have the biggest impact on your engagement. Yeah, I always thought they did though. Comments don't. What about hashtags? Cash tags, they matter? Government probably offloading in hopes for crushing it while it's down, without realizing they'll lose again by doing so. Yeah. They try to crush it. Nah, nom nom. Okay, I done now. I'm just stoked you're back and doing live streams again, Dub. I got some suggestions on new directions and potential collaborations ideas. I'll DM you into it, Telegram, when you're ready, brother. Sure, no problem. Always open. I actually started some other YouTube channels not related. I'm trying to conquer YouTube. I gotta win. It's doable. Big ups till Dub. Till then, Dub, and all the OG Wolfpack crew here. Wolfpack, what's up? Alpha, LSD, liquid staking derivatives token might do well sometime between now and the Ethereum Shanghai upgrade next month. Kicker is if Bitcoin allows alts to run. Yeah, I think it will. You know why? Crypto Secret Circle? You think on why crypto will run? That. Fed balance sheet. Tapering, raising interest rates. Bang! 60% of the last 5 months tapered, the money tapered, erased in 2 weeks. And we're just getting started. Money comes in, prices go up. Simple as that. The Fed can't tighten, at least to no meaningful degree, because once they do, the banking system falls apart. Rock and hard place. I saw this from a long time ago. I said that they can't win. And then I put everything I own, bet against them. That's what I'm doing right now. Hey, I'm going to win big. I'm going to lose hard. But I don't think so. Because it can't get much worse. Shit's like down 90%. F it. 11 people. We don't need no stinking badges. Actually, lastly, as an example, one suggestion I have is how each of us still here could begin finding, creating jobs and roles in crypto space for us to be ahead of the herd to boss this downtime. I think I understand. Yeah, man, like there's opportunities in crypto. I do work for crypto. You guys should be looking for ways to do that. Like if you have a full-time thing, maybe a part-time thing, you know, on the side, you can write articles. There's all kinds of stuff. You can be a moderator in Telegram, whatever, you know, start building your inroads, getting, you know, your rep up in the industry. If anything, that's what this YouTube, I feel, did for me. This YouTube channel did for me. It made me visible, made people see that I'm here. I know about crypto. I'm not like a newbie, right? Why don't you guys start a YouTube? Why don't you guys do whatever? Like, whatever. Why not? You already know like 90% more than anyone. You know, like most of these people came in like 9 months ago. They don't know anything. So if you have a little extra knowledge, share it. One day you'll be a subject matter expert, and you probably command a lot of money for your time and skills. Wolfpack A. Wolfpack A. Wolf. Final question. What's our best strategy now to navigate the post FTX on off ramp slaying that seems to be happening right now? Navigate the post FTX on off ramp slayings. What do you mean? Can you give me clarification? Not sure what you mean. Off ramp. I don't know. Okay, I'm like not even keeping up. Interoperability, probably nothing. If you guys haven't seen my my tutorial on wanchain's ETH X flows, check it out. Go to wanchain's YouTube channel. It's right there, the most recent video, and I teach you. Yours truly teaches you how to use a truly decentralized method to get your ETH to and from any layer 2, from layer 2 to layer 1, layer 1 to layer 1, anything in between, layer 2 to layer 1, whatever. And this is the way. This is the way. This is how you remove counterparty risk, and it uses X flows, which basically just shares data back and forth. Instead of the lock, mint, burn, where you have pools of assets sitting there for hackers to target, with X flows, that doesn't happen. You can send 1 ETH from Optimism to Arbitrum or to Polygon just with like data, because both chains natively mint ETH. It's communicating. It's not sending the asset directly. This is a big, big, big step in blockchain interoperability tech. Make sure to look into it. And guess what? There might be more assets. They already got USDC. They already got Tether. They already got Ethereum. And they got more coming soon. A few here are the few that actually make positive returns each bull run. Rare breeds, LOL. Yeah, the few here. True. Most people don't make money in crypto. Ken. Nice. Which crypto do you think Trump will post bail with? Doge. Just kidding. Alpha. QuickSwap is going to launch perps to compete with GMX and GNS. QuickSwap is already on Polygon ZK EVM and the largest DEX on Polygon POS. Small cap that can take perp market share. Ooh. I think that gets me into it. Almost. I have the zero knowledge proof updates here. Let me just get down to the rest of them, and then I will talk about it. I've had hard enough time trying to run one channel. Respect what other channels we might like it. I'll let you know in time, depending if they're successful. But they're totally not related. Like one's like motivation and one's like basketball. I do so much crypto all the time. Sometimes it's good to like make content that's not crypto too. Crom specializes in limit order swaps, petrol trading, and gasless swaps. Cool. Attorney advised me to not post on YouTube, etc. until after mediation. Okay. Blind Dave, you need to share it, man. You need to share that knowledge, man. You got a lot of knowledge. You got a lot of history too. Talking about PPT? Hey, that's 1% of people know about PPT. Crom, 5 million market cap. We'll check it out. Okay, so the post FTX on off ramp question here in the UK, we're having banks cutting off our ability to buy sell crypto using our fiat. Most of us still earn our daily jobs. Can you buy stable coins? Can you get stable coins or nothing? Because if you can't get anything, you got to find a job in crypto. But like, you can't buy stable coins? Can't you use Mandala? There's stuff where you don't have to KYC, or you can use a VPN. You know what I mean? But yeah, you have to do something like that. Like, it's not going to be easy. Like, oh, Coinbase, if they're not letting you, they're not letting you. You have to find like a decentralized exchange, a DEX, something that like allows you to get your money into it, into the digital space, you know? But if you can't get stable coins, that's rough. You might have to find a way to make money in crypto. Also, Dub, a potential role. Do you need a moderator, some help with messaging, getting through the YouTube, other online chats? Yeah, but like once we have a problem, I have 10 people here, like once, when I was hitting 100 people on the stream, it was getting kind of crazy. And I'll assign people like regulars, just per the day, whoever shows up. Cause sometimes I stream like on the fly. We can't buy stable coins in many banks, sadly. What about any banks? You should open those. Any banks, right? Like when I opened a bank and I got into crypto really hard, I looked into like the reviews and like, oh, you could buy crypto with this bank. They never give me problems. Like look into that. Maybe online banks. Online banks are much more understanding of online digital currency. You're going to have to do something different, but it's doable. It's doable. Let's talk about it though. Shiba Inu's testnet, PuppyNet, sees rising activity ahead of Shibarium mainnet. So you guys know Doge was the first thing to pop off and really start that first impulse in the bull run. It's going to come back. Everything's a cycle. Doge, Shib popped off really early. Okay, so I have my eyes on those two. It's my understanding, it's my thought that Doge is going to pop off before Shib, but I'll get into that later. Shibarium Network's native testnet, PuppyNet, is seeing rising activity ahead of its mainnet release planned later this year. PuppyNet testnet has processed over 700,000 transactions from just under 200,000 unique wallets after its launch on March 11th. So that's within a couple weeks. Pretty big. While PuppyNet's activity has been brisk so far, upcoming features may boost the value of SHIB and Bone, two Shibarium ecosystem tokens. PuppyNet reached an important milestone of 200,000 wallets in just over a week, and I can't read right now. Wallets in just over a week, and while continued work must be done, it's still considered remarkable, said Rachel Lynn, CEO of Sin Futures. Shibarium is a layer 2 blockchain, which refers to a set of off-chain systems. Shiba Inu developers and Shibarium would have a focus on metaverse and gaming applications, especially as the non-fungible token NFT sector is expected to heat up in the coming years. Shibarium, Doge chain. It's a fight for the Doge. Doge, there's so much value wrapped in Doge, it can't do anything. It's not EVM compatible. We're seeing EVM compatible platforms being developed in Doge chain and Shibarium to utilize that Doge, exercise it in DeFi, make it smart contract compatible. Why? Because it's the 100-pound gorilla in the room. So many Doge chain holders, so much money, so many millionaires minted out of Dogecoin. Sorry, if I said Doge chain, Dogecoin. And there's just no environment for it. So now we're seeing a battle for that liquidity, for that value to exercise itself within it between Doge chain and Shibarium. Now, which one do I think is going to win? I don't give a damn which one's going to win. I'm going to own them both. But I do think Doge will pop off first, given what I've seen in its chart. I might be wrong, but I've made a portfolio of Doge-related coins, right? When they pop, I'm going to harvest, and I'm going to drop them into SHIB. I think SHIB's going to take a little longer. But Shibarium is a big deal. SHIB's a big deal. There's a lot of traction behind it. A lot of people own SHIB, right? So like, it's interesting to see. I'm going to keep this one in the forefront. We're going to follow it over time, how Shibarium's doing. I'm also know about Dogechain. If you guys don't know, it's a similar kind of solution that tries to give EVM compatibility to Dogecoin. So I love the concept. I don't fall in love with the solution. Next on the chopping block, Elon Musk seeks to end 258 billion Dogecoin lawsuit. Hey, look at him looking sexy. Just kidding. Elon Musk asked a U.S. judge on Friday to throw out a 258 billion racketeering lawsuit accusing him of running a pyramid scheme to support the cryptocurrency Dogecoin. Lawyers of Musk and his electric car company Tesla Inc. called the lawsuit by the Dogecoin investors a fanciful work of fiction over Musk's innocuous and often silly tweets about Dogecoin. The lawyers said the investor never explained how Musk intended to defraud anyone or what risk he concealed, and that his statements such as Dogecoin rules and no highs, no lows, only Doge were too vague to support a fraud claim. There is nothing unlawful about tweeting words of support or funny pictures about a legitimate cryptocurrency that continues to hold a market cap of nearly 10 billion. The lawyers also rejected the investors' claim that Dogecoin qualified as a security. Investors accused Musk, the world's second richest person according to Forbes, of deliberately driving up Dogecoin's price more than 36,000% over 2 years and then letting it crash. Like he's in control of it all. Dogecoin Foundation, a nonprofit, is also a defendant and seeking the lawsuit's dismissal. The case is Johnson et al. V. Musk et al., U.S. District Court, Southern District of New York, number 22-05037. What do you guys think about that? So, Dogecoin investors who are sad that they got wrecked blamed Elon Musk, filed a lawsuit, and we'll see where it goes. It sounds like it's not going to get far. I'm kind of the same opinion. Yes, to some extent, Elon Musk brought awareness to it. But to be honest, he never said buy it. He never said it was like this thing. People just kind of assumed. And like, with the United States having like free speech and being able to express yourself, I don't know exactly how much of fault is at of any, right? Like you're not gonna get too much sympathy from me. Like I've been wrecked before, I've been scammed before, I've got stuff liquidated before. I ain't gonna really support people being like, you told me to buy it. Nah, dude, you're an adult though. Don't give me that. You want to play up in here and get rich, there are consequences too. Just saying. All right. They're all getting lobbied hard right now. Banks, including online banks, they're actually the strictest here, man. Damn. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Digibyte, and that Dogecoin for the kids. I only use Doge and SHIB to measure new money entering. Think we're moving back to basics, going into litigation, looking at who holds patents. Yeah, I mean, look, I have serious investments too, but the name is too big, right? Like when you talk about crypto, it's not valued by profit earnings like old school like fundamental analysis. No, it's network effect. It's how many people, because how many people who how many people that can transact value on the network is how valuable the network is. Who cares about Visa if there's only 2 people on Visa? No one cares. If there's 2 billion people on Visa, a lot of people care. A lot of companies want to accept Visa. Why? Because it's big. The name is big. Both names are big. Dogecoin, SHIB, they're big. Everyone knows them. Sometimes the first thing people think of besides Bitcoin is say Doge. End of the day, I used to make things very complicated until I just realized they're not always that complicated. Right? Let's see. Doge, not Doge. ISO 222. I was correct with the name. Look it up. Only XLM and XRP reconfirmed crypto to meet its criteria. The first to ally with the legacy banking sector, Hedera, IOTA, and Quant, unconfirmed. Okay. Gotta love assistive technology. LOL. No problem, man. To be honest, Musk is a corrupt entity in the crypto space. Do billionaires like him want us plebe joining them in elite circles? Nope. They want eugenics. Yeah. Correct. Measured by throughput, not dollars. Yeah. You got to switch your mind when you're valuing cryptos, right? Like, how much adoption will this get? How much adoption does it have? You know, that's why like easing barriers to entry is very important in crypto projects. I see a lot of crypto projects keeping it very complicated, acting like people are computer scientists, man. No, they're not. Most people aren't. You're never going to get the majority of people with complicated stuff. That's why Doge and SHIB, and they're simple. They definitely bring money into the space. Like it or hate it, they're like a sponge that soaks in money, just like Bitcoin is. But it soaks in a different kind of money. Like, that's institutional money. This brings in retail money. There happens to be more retail money out there. It just takes a while to get them over here. You know what I'm saying? Next article. Arbitrum's token airdrop sends network adoption soaring. You guys heard about that, right? Arbitrum, the largest layer 2 scaling solution by usage on Ethereum, released its highly anticipated governance token on March 23rd. The network distributed 1.16 billion tokens, or 11.6% of the supply, to 625,000 eligible users. To date, 87% of addresses, or 543,058, have claimed their tokens. This is what basically how you're eligible. Bridge assets, or basically, let me rephrase that. This is the criteria of which people were eligible. Bridge at least 10,000 of assets from Ethereum to Arbitrum 1 or Arbitrum Nova. Execute transactions on the network in the months leading up to the airdrop. Execute at least 4 transactions or interact with at least 4 different smart contracts. And execute transactions exceeding 10,000 in aggregate value. On average, each recipient got 1,859 ARB tokens, worth about $2,300, with some power users scoring as many as $10.2 to $12.9 thousand. Wow. So unless you've been living under a rock, Arbitrum did an airdrop of its ARB token, its platform token, representing the layer 2 scaling solutions. I guess it would be gas, I'm assuming. Got to look into it. This is a big deal, right? Because it used to just be Polygon would dominate the layer 2 scaling. That's all people really had. Now there's a competitor to them. People have choice. Arbitrum, Polygon, Optimism, which is being developed by Coinbase, is in the works right now. We're seeing more and more layer 2s popping up. This is a big deal. Why? Because that's what basically stopped like the meme coin trading and the euphoria last hype. Gas ticked up. People couldn't do the transactions they needed to, or it was too expensive. It acted as a disincentive to conduct those transactions. Therefore, volume stopped, fell off a cliff. Trading fell off a cliff because it just wasn't conducive to do so. Now we're seeing more and more and more viable alternatives popping up. Arbitrum is just the latest one. Very excited to see what happens. But one thing, and a little plug for WAN, they're the only ones that have a layer 2 to layer 2 bridge. So I love to see more solutions. I love to see more people conducting more and more economic activity within the layer 2. Love to see it. As they start to try to switch back and forth, because there will be wars. Please, and Crypto Secret Circle, let me know if you agree. Polygon's definitely going to try to do something to suck usage out of Arbitrum. And Arbitrum is going to try to do something to steal users from Polygon. And when that happens, they're going to have to get back and forth. People are going to go here to there, to here to there. And wanchain would sit in the middle, right? So while we wait for Ethereum to scale, layer 2s will continue to flourish. And there's only really one pathway between them, at least decentralized. Hey, people, what's good? And now we talk about the zero knowledge proof articles that I discussed. Polygon launches final mainnet for ZK EVM solution to scale Ethereum. Polygon today announced the final mainnet for its ZK VM product after the product's testnet launch last October. The holy grail for blockchain scaling. Polygon's co-founder Mahalo Bechlik, I think I said it right, told Decrypt it offers simultaneously three very important features. First is scalability. The second one is security. And the third one is EVM equivalency or EVM compatibility. ZK EVM technologies batch transactions on so-called rollups into a zero-knowledge proof, hence the ZK, and then execute those proofs on Ethereum by reducing the transaction into small pieces of data. This technology helps keep Ethereum relatively unclogged for activity. It's already been through a comprehensive auditing cycle, both internally and externally. The team has also already identified several bugs that made many improvements to the network since its testnet launched last October. There we go. Now we're starting to see zero knowledge proof pop in here. Wanted privacy? Awesome. In layman terms, make sure to go watch the video I did on Wanchain's channel with Dr. Weishi Zhang, the latest one I've done with him. We talk about zero knowledge proof in detail. We talk about what it is, examples of it, use cases of it, ways that they're looking to possibly utilize it. But at the most simple terms, zero knowledge proof is being able to confirm data without knowing what the data is. Why is that important? Well, I mean, like, some data is sensitive. Sometimes people don't want you to see it. But if you need to know, like say you're 18, some people are weird with their age, right? They don't want to tell you exactly what they are. You go to a bar, you give them your ID or at least whatever. They don't need to look at your age and see exactly how old you are. It's just a yes or no. And then it's good to go. There's a whole bunch of applications that this can be used for in the real world. And blockchain starting to come into its own on that. But because it batches the transactions, up, it's much more manageable for Ethereum layer 1 while we're going through growing pains to try to get beyond that on the layer 1 chain. 7 people, what's up? Ethereum scaling solution ZK Sync launches alpha mainnet. Wow. It's like coming full steam now, isn't it? Matter Labs ZK Sync era is now open to users to begin bridging and using the layer 2 technology. Rollups allow Ethereum to scale by moving transactions off the mainnet and onto layer 2 networks like ZK Sync. Users can then go about their business on this second network, with transactions being batched and compressed into a small piece of data called proofs. This proof is then sent back to Ethereum and verified. It will definitely be an alpha version of the system, Matter Labs head of engineering Anthony Rose told Decrypt. We're not claiming this is the system that we expect it to be either 2 or 3 years from now. There's lots and lots more engineering work to do, but this is the core skeleton of the ZK VM. Innovation happening all over the place. Any one of these can spark a bull run. Why? Because they could start catching legitimate traction. Privacy has been a problem on public blockchains. Now it's looking that that's starting to get tackled. Scaling is being a problem. Now we're getting layer 2s, performant layer 2s, and not just one. Competition. Competition drives quality. What else? Yeah, it's just beautiful to see the Ethereum ecosystem flourish and blossom into what we all know it can be. While we're waiting for Ethereum to handle it on the source chain, layer 2s will do just fine. Layer 2s basically they batch transactions and pretty much archive them on the source chain so they know they happen. And you can reference them on the layer 2 if you need to. So yeah, guys, interesting times. Time will tell, but it looks like Ethereum is starting to get past its technological challenges. And that's been one of the main problems with moving forward in the crypto space for it being such a prominent project. Okay. Final shout out, Rec News, YouTube channel. Look up the hyper volatile video. I'll check it out. Ultra volatile. Okay. What backgrounds you planning on using for the newly resurrected channel? I don't know. I was thinking this, man. Not sure. Like I had a green screen and it was just like a pain in the ass. I think I could put one up on just this color, but I'm a minimalist at heart, you know. Maybe I'll put something. Lunar Punk is also great. Probably the best creative crypto content I've ever seen before. Check them out. Do you have an opinion on XDB digital bits? I'm skeptical about the fundamental and development. Lots of people bullish on it. Just don't see it. I don't even know about it. Digital bits? I don't know. Tell me about it, man. Who do you see as a leader in the Web3 sector, Dub? What areas seem to have gone quiet recently? I remember your last review. I think there's still World Economic Forum affiliated, right? Leaders, you mean in terms of projects? I mean, I would say infrastructure. Like I have meme coin investments, I have fund investments, I have game investments, but like those aren't the things I think that are going to be like part of the infrastructure of Web3. Like their infrastructure plays. Like one, obviously wanchain interoperability. I think that they will be a prominent solution moving forward for Web3. I mean, they're in Ethereum Enterprise Alliance, all that stuff. They've been working on the standards. I also think Flux, decentralized cloud storage, check them out. I also did an interview with them on wanchain's channel. Very interesting. Look, I don't know exactly the projects. I kind of feel weird telling you specific ones because they're niches. I think you need to focus on niches instead, right? So interoperability, number one. Next, decentralized cloud storage. Then cloud computing. Then decentralized energy. That's a long play, but that's going to be huge. Huge. It just might take time. What else? I would say like keep an eye on the AI plays too. Like I don't think we're where it needs to be because a lot of them are like prediction markets. That's cool, whatever. But like anything that has like a direct influence on the function of AI, like even being able to pay with the coin from AI. It depends what the AI does. But if it's significant enough, I see that taking off. Some metaverse stuff, I don't know which one's going to win, but metaverse is here to stay. People aren't going back to the office. Anything that's like infrastructurally like significant. You know what I mean? Other stuff too, but that's off my head. 10 people, what's up? And talking of the World Economic Forum, privacy coins, do you hear Monero's recent foray into NFTs compromising its network? Any other privacy suggestions? Zcash seems compromised, but Pirate Chain, maybe? I like Zcash. Pirate Chain, yeah, I've seen them. Furum, those are cool. I mean, Monero to me has always kind of been like the privacy gold. I don't know what happened with their NFT thing, but I don't see it explode on the chart recently. So I think it is okay. Zcash, like Zcash too, the ability to turn on and off. Like if you think Monero is like the black market gold, Zcash is like the legal gold, right? Because it gives you that ability. You can also store like UTXO blockchain coins within it, like Bitcoin and stuff. So you could like, that's interesting. I've heard Vitalik means ChatGPT in Russian. What? Danny, what? Danny for the blockchain. Don't be fooled by the coins that I got. I'm just Danny from the blockchain. Gaming is going to be huge next bull run. Yeah, I think it'll be big. I just don't think it's going to be infrastructurally significant. Like, it's going to run on Web3, but it's not going to be integral to Web3 in terms of its function, right? Like, when you look at the rails of the internet, the internet's responsible for a lot of people playing a lot of games on the internet, but it is not the internet. That's what I mean by that. 10 people, what's up? Let's wrap it up, y'all. Let's get these. We got a couple more. Matter Labs has no plans for ZK Sync era airdrop, but Crypto Twitter is speculating. That's what Crypto Twitter does best. Matter Labs hasn't announced plans for any token airdrop after disclosing Friday that its ZK EVM ZK Sync era is open to the public. The team is focused on today's launch and further development of the protocol. I'm not going to say the last name. A token only comes into play with the centralized network, and that is still far on the horizon. Similar comments were reported earlier by the block. But there was no stopping crypto Twitter from filling up with the speculation that a token airdrop might eventually be forthcoming. Encouraging potential users to start racking up transactions on the freshly launched ZK Sync era network to qualify for any rewards. Hey, what are you going to do? You just had Arbitrum airdrop. You have Uniswap airdrop. Everyone's airdropping, and crypto Twitter does what it does best: speculate that there's going to be a airdrop. Who knows? There probably will. They never said there wasn't. They just said it's going to be far on the horizon. So, reading between the leaves here, I would say that there's a good chance there will be an airdrop. You might want to get over there, throw some transactions around. Just be present on the off chance that one day it will come. But hey, it might not too. Don't get mad, right? Whatever. And lastly, update Cardano, cross-chain bridges, and other interoperabilities. I'm talking too much. Hold up. All right. Cardano, cross-chain bridges, and other interoperability solutions. The team at wanchain shared details about their ongoing work with IOG and M Labs to make Cardano interoperable. The goal was to build the infrastructure required to enable applications spanning multiple blockchains, thereby driving the adoption of Cardano's ecosystem, promoting wanchain's network-agnostic cross-chain infrastructure, and advancing the future of Web3. The wanchain team has fully developed the Haskell smart contracts needed to support cross-chain transactions. wanchain's bridge nodes have also been updated and can now construct UTXO transactions to call Cardano smart contracts. Cardano's cross-chain bridges are fully functional on pre-production. You can do the following right now. Move ADA to any EVM compatible chain and back. 1 second. Oh my. Move Cardano native tokens to any EVM compatible chain and back. Oh my goodness. Move any coin or ERC20 token from any EVM compatible chain to Cardano and back. This is all in pre-production. However, it will be moving to mainnet soon. wanchain will serve as EVM compatible sidechains to Cardano. The design of these specifications positions the Cardano mainnet as the root of trust for multiple other networks and sidechains, enabling developers to securely build on Cardano sidechains rather than directly on Cardano mainnet. wanchain's enterprise stack and related technologies can also be adapted to provide Cardano sidechain solutions to enterprises. wanchain's ongoing research into zero-knowledge proof ZKP technology can complement this approach. ZKPs are designed to prove a fact without revealing private information, and therefore provide strong security without any external assumptions, while simultaneously reducing on-chain verification costs. Interesting. Like I said, wanchain is a bolt-on, plug-and-play interoperability solution that not just addresses EVM chains. You'll notice a lot of interoperability solutions claiming interoperability, but they only do EVM. Yeah, EVM integration is much easier than non-EVM integration. wanchain's integrating into Cardano. Just look it up. There's a whole bunch of them. And XRP, looking at possibly the sidechains for those two. They're much farther ahead with Cardano. Can't wait to see when it actually goes live, because Cardano has largely been siloed. Its ecosystem hasn't interacted with anything outside, but it has a huge community. And that's what we need to see. Love what they're doing over there. NFT cross-chain bridges to EVM, non-EVM chains. Fungible tokens, cross-chain EVM, non-EVM chains. Data bridges may be coming soon. We see them acting as side chains. It's only a matter of time, man, till everyone knows what's up. 9 people, what's up? Polygon Mutable just created a gaming metaverse decentralized monopoly with their tech. Yeah, that's tight, man. I mean, that's good. That's good for games. 100% agree. Regaming during economic upheaval times with possible climate change lockdowns, if those ever happen in the West. I find DMTR Demetria to be interesting. Still looking into how the token will actually play into their blockchain agriculture resource solutions. Interesting, man. Yo, John Hill, it's good. We just talked about Bitcoin diamond. But it will bring more people into blockchain. Easy way to facilitate mass adoption. Yeah, that's chill. That's chill. I just like to own the rails, right? Hey, I don't gotta own the houses on the land. I just own the land and everyone pays me rent. How about that? Let's make it simple. Damn, I got way too excited in this chat. Apologies, Dub. Just stoked to see you back online at the same time. No problem. I like the enthusiasm. Dog coins moving on the weekend. Hey. +1 heart. If you guys could smash the like button, appreciate you. If you could leave a comment, even more appreciate you. Don't ask for your money. All I can ask for you is engagement so the channel grows bigger. And we go to 500K subs. 500K. Come on, guys. Let's build the influence. Tell your fam. Watch my streams. I'm also going to be doing like micro content, short form content, micro content out of this long form content, trying something out. Bear with me. Let me know how you guys like it. Think it would be cool. Work on my end, but what's not everything we're having involves work. Lastly, you sure? Lastly, I mean this time, any news about wanchains, link to China's State Energy Corporation. No online updates either way since 2021. So I did a interview with, I keep referring to wanchain's channel. Been doing a lot of work over there for the past half a year. My second interview with Lenny, I asked him, hey, like, what's up with this? Because I was really excited. And it went silent. I agree. And he said, I can't really tell you anything about it. Then I follow up and said, it's still a thing, right? And he said, yeah, it's still a thing. That leads me to believe, knowing what I know about governments. Why do I know about governments? Because I used to work with them directly in my previous life. I know how they think. I know how they work. They're big on NDAs. They're big on keeping things hush-hush. I used to be like a purchasing like manager over there. We made people sign NDAs all the time. Therefore, that indicates to me they have things going on they can't tell you about it. It doesn't become real until it's shared. And you know China, the sovereign nation of China, they like to keep things very hush-hush. Even from their gold exports to their manufacturing, lockdown, like status, we have to figure things out by looking at satellite pictures and throwing thermal images over things to see if their factories are in capacity or not. Like, they're not going to tell you right now. That's just how it is. And I keep the faith. I worked the wanchain for years of this. Well, yeah, I guess plus a year now. And give no reason to think that what they tell me is not factual. Don't be fooled by the Crocs that I got. I'm still ... You got Crocs? Pixar didn't happen. I'm waiting. 6 people. It's been fun. Almost damn near 2 hours. As I said, we're going to do one live stream a week. It's going to be on Saturday because Sundays don't work for me anymore. Much busier nowadays, man. But yeah. And over the week, I'm going to release smaller versions by topic from this. I'm also going to try out shorts. Yeah, I want to do things differently. But until next time, guys, it's been real. Talk to y'all later. Peace.